Good evening. Les Hill from Less is More Coaching, bringing to you the 1-year daily insights with Ziglar and Dr. Ike Reighard. And tonight is Sunday, July 19th. God's will for every moment. Rejoice always. Pray without ceasing. In everything give thanks. For this is the will of God in Christ Jesus for you. 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verses 16 to 18. Some of us are more emotional than others. We ride a roller coaster of highs and lows in our hopes and expectations. When we're up, we're on top of the world. But when we're down, we're a step away from being suicidal. Other people are more consistent in their emotional composition, but they miss out on the thrill of experiencing true joy. Whatever our personality and emotional makeup, however, God's will for all of us is to focus our hearts so completely on Him that we constantly and consistently rejoice, pray, and thank Him. To experience true joy, some of us need to avoid letting our emotions rule our lives, but others need to add a little spunk to their emotions. The moods of most people around us each day are heavily influenced, if not completely dictated, by the circumstances of life. Christians, though, are different. The grace of God and His mercy, love, and strength can dominate our minds and hearts so completely that circumstances don't dominate us. Even when life seems totally unfair, we focus on God's kindness and forgiveness, and we find genuine contentment. Instead of focusing on our problems and trying to fix them ourselves, we turn to God, casting all our cares on Him. See 1 Peter chapter 5, verse 7. And we remember to pray for others who need God's help. In every situation, good or bad, we give thanks, not for the problems we face, but for God's presence with us in the midst of those problems, and for the hope that God will use them somehow to accomplish good things. God's will isn't too complicated. First and foremost, it's looking to Him and letting His character fill our minds and our hearts every moment of every day. 2 questions again today. First one is, rate yourself on a scale of 0, zip, to 10, doing great, thank you, in focusing on God during difficult times in your life. For me, I rated myself as a 7, focusing God in difficult times, especially in my business. Yeah, definitely. What are some situations, second question, what are some situations you face today in which you need to rejoice, pray, and give thanks? What difference will it make? Well, I would say how my wife and I are growing closer together every weekend. It's absolutely miraculous. The second question, what are some situations you face today in which you need to rejoice, pray, and give thanks? What difference will it make? Well, for me, it's definitely how my wife and I are growing closer together. God continues to strengthen our relationship and bless it. For me, to keep giving God our money and turning the business over to Him. The Bible does say, pray without ceasing. But I don't see where it says you have to stop working in order to pray. As a matter of fact, I believe that anybody who can walk and chew gum at the same time can work and pray at the same time. Ziglar. And for me, prayer has become an opportunity for me to step out of the box of not being good enough and give it all up to God. And I look forward to answering any questions any of you might have. Thank you for joining me this evening with Zig Ziglar's Daily Insights, and look forward to connecting with you as soon as possible. Cheers, take care, good night, and God bless.